This is a video displaying the DNA analysis of a murder scene depicted in The Office. To begin, we have our actual murder that took place, where our victim, Meredith, met her ultimate demise. Luckily, there was DNA found at the crime scene, and we are able to compare our 4 different suspects to see who is a murderer. Is it Andy, Michael, Pam, or Dwight? As I mentioned, the DNA found at the crime scene is able to be analyzed through VNTR, or variable number of tandem repeats, and a gel electrophoresis, and we can see exactly whose DNA it was. To begin, we have our first locus, where the fingerprint, or the DNA found at the crime scene, has 2 very close together alleles. Already you can see that there are some matches with Michael and Dwight. There must be a complete allele match in both loci of our test to find our murderer. So Dwight and Michael are absolutely in the running. We can rule out Andy in the first locus because he has very distinct and separated alleles that do not match the fingerprint. Our victim's DNA was compared to make sure that it was not her fingerprint on the scene, and we can see that it is not a match either because it is very distinct and above the actual alleles found in the crime scene, as is with Pam, who has a very distinct allele as well. In our second locus, we can see that the fingerprint DNA has a more separated allele in this case. And again, there are already 2 matches that we can identify with Dwight and Pam, where they have the exact same 2 loci in the exact same spots. The victim and Andy can be eliminated again because their alleles are very distinct from the sample that we found at the crime scene, and Michael's can also be eliminated. Here we do see that Michael has the same allele as Pam. Her first allele can come from her mother, but in both loci, we see that Michael has given Pam 1 allele, making him her biological father. Back to our murder suspect, we need a match in both loci and in all alleles, and the only suspect that matches that is Dwight. And so you can see that while Pam matches in this second locus, she is not matched in the first, so she is eliminated from the running. And as Michael is matched in the first locus, he is not matched in the second. So this is our murder scene of The Office.